Good morning, folks. This morning's soap is brought to you by Dr. John's. The name of this soap is Bandit. That's what it looks like on the inside there. If you're looking for this soap, you'll have to go to a buy, sell, trade. In other words, it's not in production any longer. Got the alum block without the rubber band. Unscented witch hazel that's mentholated. Going to follow up with the matching aftershave. At that point in time, it's beaver wood. Right now, it's a black Ship Grooming. And off camera, we're going to be using the Shaven Sailor Beard oil. Got it whipped up here in a Sarabachi bowl. Got it at a thrift store. Whipped it up with a Yaqi boar knot brush. Has a really nice scent, I like it. Shaver of the day is going to be the Flying Wing in Gem Micromatic, also known as the bullet tip. This will be a Gem Teflon coated blade. It's on its third use. It's pretty cool. I love how this opens and closes, considering how old it is. We'll go ahead and get started with the pre-shave here. This shave with this soap was prompted by Burt Reynolds. Died on September the 6th. And of course he was the in the movie Smokey and the Bandit with Sally Fields. Thought it'd be appropriate to break it out and give it a spin. And kind of thought maybe the Flying Wing ought to be the one. Oh, and I should mention with the Flying Wing, don't know if I showed that very well. This one here has the guiding eye. That's that dot in the center. And I got a link down below. If you want to check it out, there's the page from a book that in the advertisement, if you will, quickly explains what the guiding eye is all about. And this particular shaver, what it's trying to tell you is that with the way that head is made, that as long as you keep that guiding eye, this portion right here, flat against your face, in other words, you're looking at getting a good shave, that's what that guiding eye is all about. It's kind of funny about the also about the Flying Wing, what it does to your whiskers. It's pretty funny. This boar knot's it's coming around, it's getting broke in. Doesn't have quite the scritch that it used to have. I just feel a hair or two, a bristle or two, be still a little pokey, but outside of that, its tips are pretty soft. It's got enough loft that if you've got a bowl that's shallow enough, you don't hear the ting 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 when you're whipping it up in a bowl. Where in this case here, it's wide enough where you don't have that issue. Last few days, been shaving off camera. Shaved with a 1924 shovel head, and also shaved with a Gem Featherweight Deluxe and a Focus Dynamic. Focus Dynamic was on Tuesday. Wednesday was the shovel head, and that is a stark difference, the contrast in shaves. The Dynamic, Focus Dynamic, is a very mild shaver. and shovel head is not. Yeah, with the way I was phrasing it, with the dynamic, focus dynamic, it's a good shaver on those mornings where the eyes don't want to stay open. In my opinion, when it comes to the focus dynamic, it is it's just as easy to shave with it as it is with this one here. In my opinion, I treat the focus dynamic, I shave with it like I would shave with like this one here that does not have a pivoting head. The shovel head, shave with it like you would a DE when you're trying to find the angle. I have to say, when it comes to the gems, that is the one, the shovel head, where you will shave with it differently than you would like the 1912 or anything like that, or even this, any of the Micromatics. You will want to adjust your angle as opposed to just keeping the head flat up against your face. The shovel head, you want to adjust that angle. It is different. So you can definitely feel the blade on the shovel head as opposed to that focus dynamic. For me, I really can't feel the blade. That was a pretty good idea to shave them back to back like that. Kind of gives you the appreciation in between the two. In other words, you appreciate each one of them for what they are. And then the Gem Deluxe. Matter of fact, I got it right over here. My nose is itching this morning. If you're wondering, that's what makes it deluxe as far as I know. You got a little metal end. Then you got the others without it. But this one here, I really, these shavers, usually you get them pretty cheap and in fairly decent shape. Nice shavers, in my opinion. Yeah, if I remember right, Burt Reynolds, I didn't know he was a junior. Had no idea. Usually don't keep up with that sort of thing, you know, as goes for little tidbits, facts about actors. Because that part, in other words, I don't remember seeing his name on the credits that way. When I got this soap, if you hadn't seen that video, or it's been a while since I mentioned it, I got this soap and splash late in the game. It was being advertised, being on sale, and it was well after it came out. The soap and aftershave was on sale, and I was quite happy to buy it because I had thought I'd missed it. Because by the time I got around to getting it, or being able to get it, it wasn't readily available. Then I saw it on sale and just happened to be in a position where I could go ahead and fit it in the budget. Back in the day, I used to own a 1979 Trans Am. red interior, silver, and the did not have T-tops, which was pretty common back then. Also, what was common was that they leaked. So in a way, I was kind of happy that I got one without it. You know, there's that part that wants to have the T-tops and the other part says no. Those voices in your head, you know. This is a pretty nice shaver. I really enjoy shaving with the Flying Wing. We've been getting a little bit of rain here, not a whole lot. Yesterday, I guess you might say it was a relatively slow rain. There at times it was, it came down heavy, but nothing dramatic. It's good to be able to get that kind of slow soaking rain. This really is an enjoyable shaver. I'll be finishing the next three, well, almost the next three shaves. Today's Friday. Sunday will be a shavette shave. So I'll be finishing out, see the days Friday, Saturday. I think Saturday will be the open comb tomorrow. And then on Monday I'll do a video with the clog proof. One of the things I like about Dr. John's soaps is the post-shave feel. Post-shave feels really nice. I think that's my favorite part about Dr. John's soaps. Nothing against the scents, because the scents are just fine as far as I'm concerned, of the soaps that I have. And also I should say, all the soaps I have of Dr. John's right now it's version 1. I usually don't push the how many shaves I get with a gem blade. I don't know that I've actually tried to see how many shaves I can get with it before it gets to be uncomfortable. Feels like a pretty good shave. I might get a little bit of stinging. Just a little bit maybe. We'll find out here. It's kind of funny on the alum block. I can feel where the rubber band used to be. The ridge is still there. It's going to be a while before this thing goes away. Just think, this is my first alum block too. That is one thing about alum. It seems like that if you get a backup, in other words, back 2, you know it's going to be a good long while before you get to that second one, unless you drop it and it goes in a million pieces. Go ahead and open this up. I should say, that's probably something I should mention. Get this blade to fall out of here. One of the differences about the gem featherweight and the gem Micromatic, you'll notice that it's got the notch right there in the center, and you've got in the cap here there's little studs or posts that come down that fit down in these notches right here. When it comes comes to the featherweight, that's a different animal. So when you go to load in the featherweight, the one of the biggest difference you'll see is that there is no notch in the center, no post. So when you put your blade in there, you'll have to center it up against these stops right up here, or these guides, and you'll have to, in other words, you'll have to center it and place it in there. It won't do it for you automatically. There's no guides or post up here at the top to go down in the slots on the side of the blade. There's nothing like that on the featherweight, so that is something to keep in mind, that when you load the blade in there, you will have to center it up. Yeah, you'll have to pay close attention to that. Otherwise, your blade's not going to be centered and it's going to not shave so well. Go ahead and go with the witch hazel here. I still, in my mind, every time now that I go to shake this, there's that mental picture of making sure that the cap is on. Flash, that was a good episode. I really like the menthol. That was a good idea. Especially if you're ending up with a shave that may be a little bit on the irritating side, a rough shave. It has a nice cooling effect. Calms the skin down. Excuse me. Should say that this bottle here, yeah, it's a frosted bottle. So in other words, it's not a clear bottle. It's too bad that, you know, every once in a while you'll see artisans get together, which is nice when they get together and collaborate. Like this one here did, you know, these two guys, one made the soap, one makes the aftershave. It's kind of nice to see them work together. I mean, yeah, they're competing for dollars, but on the other hand, they're still, I guess you might say, working together to make a great product. Because this is a nice set. Sure, I'm glad I got a chance to get a hold of it. Besides that, to me, this label is awesome. I really like that label. That pretty much wraps up the shave for the day. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, just got a little bit of stinging down here on my neck. That was it. I mean, like I said, Flying Wing, I always get a good shave with it. It's an awesome shaver. You can find them depending on the shape, you know, what shape they're in, $20, $25, somewhere in there. You can get them a little cheaper if they're not in the best of shape, but really nice shavers. You gotta give it a try. Everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe and smooth shaves to you.